Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Real Talk English channel. Today, we will talk about the daily life of a student.
Thank you for joining us today, and I hope this podcast helps your English practice.
Let's start with a simple question, Mark, because many people want to know what student life is like every day.
Yes, student life is interesting, and it is full of study, activities, and many small routines.
When I was a student, my mornings were always busy because I needed to get ready fast.
My mornings were busy too, and I always tried to wake up early, but sometimes I could not.
I usually woke up at 7 a.m. and made my breakfast quickly.
I woke up around 7:30 a.m., and sometimes I skipped breakfast because I was late.
Breakfast was important for me because it helped me feel awake during my first class.
That is true, because when I skipped breakfast, I felt tired in the first lesson.
Many students have a similar routine because school or university usually starts early.
Yes, and the morning classes can be difficult if students do not sleep enough.
Sleep is a big problem for students because they study late at night or use their phones too long.
I agree, because I often studied until midnight or later, so mornings were not easy.
After I prepared my bag and checked my homework, I walked to the bus stop.
I also took the bus to school, and the bus was always full of students.
Sometimes I met my friends on the bus and we talked about homework or upcoming tests.
I usually listened to music on the bus because it helped me relax before class.
When I arrived at school, I always went to my classroom a little early.
I did the same because I like to sit down, open my notebook, and look at the teacher's notes.
The first class of the day was usually English or math, and both required attention.
My first classes were often science or history, and they needed focus too.
In class, I wrote many notes because writing helped me remember the lessons.
I also wrote notes because it made studying easier later.
Our teachers always told us to listen carefully and ask questions if we did not understand.
Questions were very important because they helped us learn more clearly.
After 2 classes, we usually had a short break, and many students bought snacks.
During the break, I often drank water and talked with classmates about the class.
Breaks were helpful because they gave us time to relax our minds.
Yes, breaks helped me feel ready for the next lessons.
After the break, we had more classes, and sometimes the subjects were difficult.
Sometimes I felt tired around late morning, especially before lunch.
Lunchtime was my favorite part of the school day because I liked eating with my friends.
I enjoyed lunchtime too because I could rest and talk about things outside of school.
Some students brought lunch from home and others bought food from the cafeteria.
I usually brought lunch from home because it was cheaper and healthier.
During lunch, we sometimes talked about weekend plans, movies, games, or sports.
Yes, lunchtime conversations were fun and helped me feel less stressed.
After lunch, we went back to class, and these classes sometimes felt longer.
Afternoon classes were slow for me because my energy went down.
Even when I felt tired, I tried to listen and participate in the lessons.
I also tried to focus, but sometimes it was difficult after eating lunch.
Some days, we had group work, and we needed to talk with classmates to complete tasks.
Group work helped me practice communication and teamwork skills.
After the final class, students usually felt happy because the long school day was finished.
I always felt good when school ended because I could go home and rest.
When I arrived home, I usually took a short rest before starting homework.
I also rested for a while because my mind needed a break.
Homework was a big part of student life, and sometimes there was too much.
Yes, homework took a lot of time, especially when we had tests coming soon.
I usually studied at my desk with my books, notebooks, and computer.
I studied at a small table in my room, and I used my tablet for school resources.
Sometimes I listened to quiet music while studying because it helped me focus.
I studied in silence because music could distract me.
When homework was difficult, I asked my classmates for help through messages.
I sometimes asked my older brother because he understood many subjects.
After studying for a few hours, I usually took another break to relax.
I also took small breaks because they helped me stay focused.
Some students also have clubs or activities after school, like sports or music.
I played basketball after school 2 times a week, and it was good exercise.
I joined the English club and we practiced speaking every Friday.
Clubs were helpful because they let us meet new people and learn new skills.
In the evening, my family ate dinner together and talked about our day.
My family also ate dinner together, and we shared stories about school and work.
After dinner, I sometimes watched videos or read books to relax.
I watched short videos too because they helped me rest after studying.
Before sleeping, I prepared my bag for the next day and checked my schedule.
I prepared my things at night too so I could save time in the morning.
Finally, I went to bed around 11 p.m. because I needed enough sleep for the next day.
I slept around 12 a.m., but I tried to sleep earlier when I had a test.
This daily routine was simple, but also busy for many students.
Please like the video, leave a comment, and share it with friends who want to learn English.
Thank you again for joining us today.
See you in the next episode of the Real Talk English channel.